90% of care homes in the UK are currently including a particular clause on every vacancy they post out there for the healthcare jobs. Now, the question now is this clause a good news or a bad news for people planning to relocate to the UK under the healthcare visa introduced by the UK government in 2022? So if you think this will interest you, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to the end of the video. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy again, Daniel. I'm an international student in the UK and I share videos on how to relocate abroad. So if this is the first time I'm coming across my YouTube channel, please click on the red subscribe button to join this growing family. And for those that are my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. You guys are the reason why I keep sitting in front of the camera to make videos every day. Thank you guys for the love, thank you for the likes, thank you for the comments, and thank you for sharing my videos. Honestly, I really do appreciate you guys. It's no longer news that the easiest way to, or one of the easiest way to relocate to the UK is through the healthcare visa introduced by the UK government. And I've made quite a number of videos on this particular visa because it's one of the ways to move to the UK with no experience and an easy route to your relocation plan. Now, I've also made videos on how you can actually increase your chances. To be honest, there are hundreds of thousands of people applying for this UK visa, and one of the things I've noticed recently, I've got like a number of people who are who currently contact me personally, and I give them updates on how on the current job vacancies for healthcare, senior carers, living carers, domiciliary carers, and the likes. So I actually spend time daily to search for care homes, or should I say healthcare assistant jobs in the UK for overseas applicants. And one of the things I've discovered over time is the fact that most of these care homes are now including a particular clause in some of the vacancies they push out there, and I feel I need to share with you guys, and for us to talk about if it's actually a good news or a bad news for people planning to relocate to the UK on this visa. Now, before I go to that, it's very important for you guys to check out my videos. If this is the first time of coming across my YouTube channel and you're here because of the healthcare visa of this video that involves healthcare visa, then you need to watch some of my previous videos on some of the vacancies out there, some of the most popular care homes currently recruiting people from the overseas, and also made some videos on how you can actually improve your chances of getting this job. There are hundreds of thousands of people applying for the same job, and it's very important for you to be able to what's the word now, to present yourself in a better way and give yourself like a chance, like should I say an upper hand, so to say, for you to be able to get this job. I made mention of how you can actually take up free courses online. I have a video on that. You can check the description below. I'm going to put the link there. How you can actually take up some courses to boost your CV, how you can construct a CV in such a way that it's going to give you a chance to be able to at least get a chance to get an interview and prove yourself that you're actually fit for the job, and so many other things you need to do. And if you're planning to relocate to the UK on this healthcare visa and you don't have an IELTS result already, I really don't know what you're doing honestly. Like, one of the most important things you need to have before you can apply for this job is an English proficiency result, which basically is IELTS, and you need to actually write this exam and have a score. At least try and have like a band 6.0 in the exam. So this is actually one of the things you need to have on ground before you apply. Then you need to have your CV ready and constructed in such a way that it's present that you have the capacity for this job. I've met a lot of people who came into the UK under this visa, and one of the things that's common to all of them is the fact that they've got all their documents ready. So when the opportunity came, it makes them well prepared. Not that when you're called for an interview and you're asked if you have like an English proficiency result and you can't even provide one. So it's very important for you to actually pay attention to these things if you're applying for this care homes. And I also mentioned in one of my videos that you can't apply to 10 care homes and probably get rejection from all of them and you stop. You can't afford to stop. You need to keep applying, and you need to keep applying to as many care homes you can actually lay hands upon. Now, I've made a video. I also keep making videos on current current vacancies. There are also tons of videos on YouTube you can always watch on the current care homes recruiting people from the overseas. There are actually still people there's still so many care homes recruiting people from the overseas for the healthcare jobs. As I mentioned earlier on, most of the care homes in the UK are now including a particular clause on, should I say, the job vacancy they push out there for healthcare assistant. And I felt the question now, is this a good or a bad news? Honestly, I really want to hear you guys' feedback after watching this video in the comment section. Just share your opinion as regards some of these care homes you've been applying to. Now I'm going to share some of the should I say common clause most of these care homes have been adding to their what's it called, to their job vacancies. And 90% of these care homes also are actually seeking for people who have no experience. You don't necessarily need to have an experience to be able to, you know, apply for that job. But if you apply for jobs like a domiciliary care job, or yeah, basically domiciliary care job, you need a driver's license, like a UK driver's license, to be able to apply for this job, because domiciliary care, you need to move from houses to houses, and you must actually be mobile. So you need to know this. So now when you check out most of the job vacancies for care homes, or from care homes, for the healthcare assistant job, most of them, I'm going to display one on the screen now, and I say all applicants must already hold a legal right to work in the UK, and if successful, we need to provide evidence. Now, most of them, one of the things most of them mentioned, or should I say state on their job vacancy, is that we are no longer accepting overseas applicants for sponsorship. Now, most of these care homes are now, you know, making emphasis on the fact that they no longer, you know, provide sponsorship for overseas applicants. Now, if you check out some other care homes, you know, some of them will even write it in a capital letter, like in a cap log, that no overseas applicant, like the one you can see on the screen right now, no overseas applicant, please. Like, they don't want overseas applicants to apply for this particular job. And to be honest with you guys, I really don't blame most of these care homes, because I'm sure they'll be getting like thousands of applications from people outside the UK, and people that actually in need of sponsorship to move into the UK. This is another care home that actually stated this clearly on their application. They said no overseas candidates, please. That, like, they're actually very emphatic about it. They don't want people applying from overseas. I really don't blame most of this care home, not because they don't have, should I say, the certificate of sponsorship. However, most of them are not willing to go to the stress of, you know, sponsoring someone who lives outside the UK, you know, going through the whole process of, you know, relocating them to the UK, paying for their flights, finding a way for them to settle in the UK. So not necessarily because they don't have the sponsorship, but most of these care homes don't want to go through the stress, because they're actually getting loads of applications from people already living in the UK. Now, another care home stated on their what's it called, on their job vacancy, that only UK resident candidates. So they are only in need of people that actually live in the UK already. They don't want people applying from the overseas. And not as I said earlier, not because they don't have sponsorship, but they're actually trying to, you know, the stress of recruitment in the UK is, aside from the one you're going to experience as the applicants, even the employers, they also go through like a lot of stress for, you know, going through the recruitment process and all of that. Now, I also got a particular, you know, agency, should I say, not agency now, a particular care home now that stated that they actually don't need people with experience, like experience not required. You don't necessarily need to have experience to apply for the job. Only people that are actually willing to make a difference in the life of people looking for an experience, and also, you know, an experience in the care industry, that actually looking for people. And it's also stated on the website that this is not an agency work, like it's a permanent job. Most of these healthcare jobs are actually permanent jobs, and these care homes are looking for people that are going to work with them permanently. Not, and they, you know, most of them also state there that we are, like this particular one, I'm going to display on the screen now, they said we are not hiring from overseas or offering sponsorship. So these particular care homes they are stating that they don't have sponsorship. So obviously they're not applied, they're not able to bring people from the overseas. And many say, see this other care home on the screen right now, they say no overseas applicants, please. So they actually are stating emphatically. So most like I just last night alone, I tried to check out about 20 care homes, and 19 of them stated emphatically that they are not in need of people applying from the overseas. Now, there's also this particular care home that said, please note, whilst Star Care welcomes applicants from eligible applicants, it is with regret that we do not have the facilities to sponsor overseas staff. So some of these care homes will tell you they don't have the capacity to sponsor, while some will tell you they don't just want overseas applicant. Not necessarily mean they don't have the sponsorship. So if you're in the UK and you see this particular, I actually mailed one of these care homes that stated that they only want UK resident. I asked them, okay, so if I'm a UK resident, what if I don't have, what if I have like should I say, an expiration date on my visa? How do I keep working with them after my visa expires? And they said they can actually sponsor if you already live in the UK. So if you live in the UK, you can actually keep applying for some of these jobs. And if you don't live in the UK, honestly guys, don't stop applying. In as much as most of these care homes are not willing to apply to take in overseas applicants, but people are still getting job overseas. Like people, some care homes are still willing to go through that stress to employ you. So don't stop applying. Just keep applying to as many care homes as possible. Trust me, you're going to hit a jackpot from one of these care homes. One of the people I met online that contacted me on Instagram and told me about how she came into the UK about 3 weeks ago thereabouts with her family. I said she was applying to at least 30 care homes every day for 1 month. You can imagine how many care homes she has applied to, and she was only able to get interview with 2 of these care homes, and one of them actually sponsored her. So she came into the UK 3 weeks ago with her family, her husband, and 2 kids as an healthcare assistant. So honestly, guys, there are still opportunities. Don't stop applying. Keep applying. I'll also try as much as possible to also share with you guys some of the care homes recruiting overseas applicants. But guys, don't stop applying. So this might actually be a good news for people in the UK already. It means that it limits the competition for them. However, it's a bad news in a way for people living outside the UK and are willing to come into the UK. But that does not mean that you can't get this opportunity. There are still hundreds of people coming to the UK on this visa. So all you need to do is just to intensify your search, find a way to ensure that your applications stand out. And one of the ways to do that is to ensure that your CV is well packaged, and also ensure that you what's the word now? Also ensure that you have like certifications to back up your qualification or current qualification. Most of these carers don't need experience, so you don't need to bother about experience, but you need to push your qualification out there to show that you are capable for the job. So if you want to contact me personally, probably you want me to keep updating you want to join the list of people I'm updating daily on some of the UK care homes recruiting overseas applicants, you're going to check the link below where I said you can if you want to have like a one-on-one section with me, check the link below to chat me up privately, and I'm going to add you to this group where I update people on how to apply for on care homes recruiting applicants from the overseas. So guys, if you find this video resourceful, please click on the like button, set your questions in the comment section, and if this is the first time I've come across my YouTube channel or my YouTube video on YouTube, then guys, you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You need to click on the red subscribe button below and click on the notification bell so you get notified when I make videos. Honestly guys, it's going to be worth your time. I've got amazing content on this YouTube channel you're going to find resourceful, and if you are part of my returning subscribers and returning viewers, honestly guys, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate you guys for the love. Thank you for the constant support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for this for sharing my videos. Honestly guys, I really do appreciate you, every one of you. Yes, you and you and you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.